You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
And we're going to scale down on the boat size a little bit for our next outing.
That's right. We stopped by Berlin and got a lesson on paddling and did a little kayaking ourselves. We're here with Laura, and she's a kayak enthusiast and just knows everything about a lot of Delaware wetlands and wildlands here. Tell us where we are today, though.
We are just outside of Berlin. We are on Ayers Creek at the Lewis Road Kayak Launch.
And we're going to go kayaking today. Talk about how you got started with kayaking.
It goes way back. I actually worked for Delaware State Parks for almost 17 years, and my first summer I was an intern leading kayak tours, and they hired me even though I had never been in a kayak before. So I learned kind of on the job and fell in love with it and got my first kayak the following summer. Now I'm married and have a kid, and we all go kayaking together, so it's a big part of my life. Ayers Creek that we're going to paddle today, it is actually the largest expanse of salt marsh wetland in Worcester County. It is a huge area of wetlands and some really beautiful wildlife to be seen out here too.
So for people who have never kayaked before, what are some things that we need to pack along with us today?
The Coast Guard requires you to have on board a PFD or a life jacket and a whistle. So those are mandatory. Like, you can actually get a fine if the Coast Guard pulls you over and you don't have one of those things with you. I take it a step further and I say, wear the PFD. Like, always wear your PFD. I wear mine like a seatbelt. Like, it's just, I feel weird if I'm not wearing one. Always extra drinking water, bring double what you think you need for the day. And then you need to leave a float plan. So that's a fancy way of telling somebody, hey, I'm going kayaking. I'll be back at this time. This is where I'm going. And then that responsible person should be not going kayaking with you so that if you don't return, they can see if you're okay. I recommend bring a cell phone with you. I take it a step further. I bring a VHF radio with me because sometimes I go into really remote places that don't have any cell phone signal. So if I'm really in a jam, I could radio the Coast Guard. Luckily, that's never happened before. Dry bag with like a first aid kit is always a good thing. Extra sunscreen, bug spray. If you're considering it and you're just like not sure, just try it. That's all there is to it. You can go on a guided trip with, again, some of these great outfitters that we have around here. You can rent kayaks and see what you like. There's also some really great Facebook groups out there on the Eastern Shore for kayaking, and they're always coordinating meetups and getting advice from each other. It's like it's a really supportive group.
And a lot of state parks too, they'll let you kind of rent kayaks or different things to try them out for yourself. Then maybe that way you could learn if you like it, or if you were like, nope, we can't do a canoe, I want to do this, or vice versa.
Yeah, and honestly, state parks are extremely affordable rentals. I was over at Chat Pond yesterday. We, of course, have been in kayaks, and we didn't need to rent a kayak, but we had rented a paddle boat, and that we were just like, wow, this is so affordable and accessible to so many people. It's just awesome.
Right in the backyard.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Laura with Delmarva Trails and Waterways for sharing her passion with us. Wasn't a bad day of work at all.
Don't go paddling off just yet. We've got more from the Outdoors Delmarva Life on the Water special coming right up.